Good morning, and it's tea time with Miss Liz. That's right, it's morning tea. We do tea time at every time in Miss Liz's house and Miss Liz's studio. So if you would like to be on tea time, you can check out Miss Liz's Tea Parties page. But this morning, I have an incredible guest in the studio. Her name is Tammy Seguin, and she's from Cornwall, Ontario. That's right where I am. So we have amazing people here. And Tammy Seguin has created and is the founder of Calm Your Monster. And these guys are adorable. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Little monsters. So she's going to tell us how it all started and where it is today and how you can get yourself some. And then we're going to have some playtime and we're going to have some tea. So Tammy, the stage is all yours.
Hello. I started Calm Your Monster Play-Doh with my kids. First I started making herbal tea Play-Doh because I know herbal tea is calming, and I actually started when my kid was having like a huge meltdown. My kids are huge, so when they're 15 and 11, it's not the same as when a toddler is having a meltdown, for sure.
Oh my goodness. No.
You gotta be creative on how you calm them down. And I remember when I was a kid, my great aunt, she was a teacher for special needs kids, and she always made Play-Doh for us when we were kids. So I remembered her recipe, and I thought, how do I make it better? And like, my kids love scents. Like, they have the Build-A-Bear with the scent in it. They love Scentsy. They love anything that smells good. Like, for the room, they have so much things that are scented. Like, how do I make the Play-Doh scented? So I started scenting it with herbal tea, and it's amazing. I love the smell of the herbal tea and the Play-Doh. I make other Play-Doh too with extracts, so it's all natural. I don't put essential oils in it. Like, you can get some, but I want it to be more natural.
Okay.
I do use a few like essential oils, but the ones that you make for soap in my slime.
Oh, okay.
That's still a trial and error. I'm getting better at it. I'm much better at it than I was before. Slime is very hard to make it perfect, like to sell to somebody else. Like, it's one of those things that if you make it, you can play with it, but to make it keep
and
good
sell it
at the time, it's hard. So I'm still working on that. I make sensory bottles. I like the big ones because my kids are big. They're heavy. They're not for like kids under 8 because of the weight.
Okay.
But when you're having a meltdown, especially if you have like autism, sometimes the weight is good. So if you shake it, my son likes to have it like rolled on his back. And I have the little ones for like little kids. They don't weigh as much. Yeah, so that's how I started, by trying to calm my own kids. We started making these Calm Your Monster boxes, and then when they were painting the boxes, they all started painting monsters on them.
Oh. So that's where the monster came in.
That's where the monster came from. Like, why are you painting monsters on the boxes? They're like, well, our emotions are monsters, so that's how it's Calm Your Monster, because they're like, the boxes were made to calm, like, put things in their boxes to calm their monster, like, their emotions. So, like, I try to explain that to people. Some people think, oh, calm your monster means to calm your child. Like, I'm not referring to any child or anybody as a monster, but, you know, your emotions, like...
The emotions, they do feel like a monster
do,
sometimes.
especially when you're having a meltdown. It's not a tantrum. A meltdown is when your emotions just take over your body completely, and you just have to release it. So that's what I try to teach my kids, and how to turn their meltdowns, because they're going to happen no matter what. Is when you have sensory issues and anxiety and autism or even ADHD, you have your emotions just take over your body.
Yeah.
So to try to turn the meltdowns into a positive meltdown, so you can squish the Play-Doh, you can throw the Play-Doh, you can...
And we want everyone to know that it's not just for kids; it's for adults too, because we will be playing with Play-Doh.
Yes, it's natural, and it's like, a while ago the stress balls were a big thing, and you can use the Play-Doh the same way as a stress ball, like just in a little bit in your hand, and like just squeeze it and release those monsters.
Because we got those monsters too as adults.
We do. Especially when you have kids having a meltdown, it's hard not to have your own.
Yeah. So you said that you started with tea for scents. So what do? Do you brew the tea and then just use the liquid, or do you use it all, or?
At first, I tried that because many herbal tea recipes say to brew the tea and use it as the water. But then I found it made the Play-Doh too sticky.
Okay.
Because a lot of teas are sticky. So, but you have to use like a good herbal infused tea. Like a lot of the cheaper teas seem to have a little bit more sugar.
Okay.
So the sugar makes the Play-Doh sticky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of the sugar. So trying to find good tea that has not a lot of sugar or like no sugar. Or sometimes if I get tea, if you read the herbal ingredients in it, I pick up the things that would have sugar in it.
Oh,
and
well, that is good to know.
I like grind it in a coffee grinder.
Okay.
Turn it into a powder. Then after I make the Play-Doh, I just mush it into the Play-Doh.
Yeah, because I was wondering when you were telling me that you were making it with tea, I was like, does she use like all the leaves? Like, does she grind them? Like, how does that work? Like,
when you buy like a herbal tea infusion, they're like, it's like dried fruits and dried flowers and dried herbs in a package. I don't have one out. I should have took one out to show you, but yeah, it's like little dried up berries, and if Dave's tea is one of the ones I use.
Okay.
Because it's like such a good mixture. Like, they have good scents. The raspberry that you have is from Dave's tea. I use a few other ones that I get online.
Okay.
I've tried some grocery store ones, and it depends how pure it is. Like, from the grocery store, you can use like the chamomile tea in the tea bags. It's not sugary, so it's not so sticky. But I go to Bulk Barn and buy fresh herbs too, and mix that in. Like, the one I have is chamomile tea and fresh lavender.
Oh, cool.
It's like real lavender that I mixed in. So I'm not sure if you can like see it, but you can see like the lavender in the Play-Doh. It kind of gives it a bit of a texture too.
Okay, so do I get to open my monster now?
Sure.
So I'm going to open my monster, and I'm going to play with some Play-Doh as well. So Tammy, with the Play-Doh, is there a lasting life to these Play-Dohs? Like, how long do they last?
They last for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Especially if you keep in the fridge. I know my sister doesn't always keep hers in the fridge, and she says hers lasts a month. So it all depends where you store it.
So mine is raspberry, I believe, right?
Yes.
And I love raspberries, so let's get some Play-Doh going here. So for the viewers that are watching out there, we're having playtime today, and we're breeding sensories. Tammy Seguin is the creator and founder of Calm Your Monster, and she makes slime, she makes sensory bottles, she makes Play-Doh that we're playing with. So I haven't played with Play-Doh for about 6 months, and yes, I do play with Play-Doh. Because Miss Liz has some monsters that needs to get calm sometimes with everything going on. So do you sit down and have tea time and play with Play-Doh, Tammy?
I drink tea, yes, for sure.
You drink tea?
Yes.
And this really smells incredible, guys. If you could smell it, oh my goodness. Like, it actually smells like raspberry jam. It smells so good, Tammy.
Thanks.
So is there anything special that you play, like when you play with your Play-Doh? Do you just play with it like in the hands? Do you create monsters?
Usually when I give Play-Doh to kids, I send a little package has like little eyes and like things, and you just put them together so they can create their own monsters. Like pipe cleaners go in it like very easily. It's like horns and like big eyeballs.
It's almost like a Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
Cool.
So many things you can do with Play-Doh. I'm actually starting a new set I got like different cutters, like cookie cutters, but I'm gonna like sell them with a Play-Doh set with letters. So you can like make letters with the Play-Doh to learn sight words or anything. I think my monster looks more like some kind of alien, but
oh my goodness, that is so adorable. Look at that, children out there, the viewers that are watching, like, check this little monster out. Like, he's cute. And us adults could always use a little monster once in a while, right?
For sure.
And you can play with it. Bring the little kid out in you. We need to stop being so serious, and we just need to be fun again, right?
Yeah, especially now there's not much else to do.
So I'm going to try and make a little teacup here with my Play-Doh. And you said you have the Scentsy bottle. So in the bottles, how does it work? Like,
well, I make them and then I make whatever the client wants. I have so many things. I have Paw Patrol character, like this one here. I don't know if you can see, but this one's dragons. It's my favorite. That's why I don't really sell this one. This one is the best one.
That one I keep, right?
This one I keep, yeah. It has glitter and dragons, but if anybody wants one like it, I can make it. I'm not really good at showing where the camera is.
Oh no, I can see it good. You're doing good.
Okay, that's fair. And I have like Paw Patrol or like Buzz Lightyear. Have some Incredibles, glitter, dinosaurs, like whatever they want. I can try to make as long as I have like what they want. Some things are harder to find. Like I know I had some requests for sports themes. I'm still working on how to do a sports theme bottle. They just seem to be a little bit harder to find, but I've done little cars. I've done
and you said you made surprise bags as well, right? That you showed me before we got into the studio.
Yeah, just like for a party loop bag kind of thing. Like if you want to have a Play-Doh party. I did a huge Play-Doh party for Autism Ontario for their Christmas party.
Awesome.
Last Christmas. And yeah, the kids love that so much. Just some of the adults got fun playing with the Play-Doh.
I'm still trying to make a cup here. It shows I haven't played with Play-Doh in a couple months, right? So if anybody wanted to reach out to you, do you have like any Instagram, YouTube channel?
I have a Calm Your Monster Facebook page, and I have our website is calmyourmonster.ca. And I'm starting a YouTube channel. I'm kind of the first 2 videos I have up, they don't really show what I'm doing, but I'm trying to warm up my kids to the camera and get them used to seeing themselves on YouTube because they have to know everything I do.
Of course, right?
So my plan is to use the channel to show them how I use my products to calm my own kids when they're having a meltdown and how I get them to do things because my son is 15. He's on the autism spectrum. He has a slight minor brain injury from childbirth. He has ODD. He's very, very ODD. His ODD is triggered by anxiety. So to try to work around that, especially trying to get him to do some of the homeschooling, is going to be a little bit on my videos. And my daughter has CAPS, which is like an auditory processing issue. She hear like 2 out of 5 words. So that causes a lot of meltdowns because she's never sure what's been said or what's going on. So she assumes, but a lot of times she'll assume wrong or not quite right. So that's it's kind of like having ADHD. And I have ADHD, so dealing with everything else, it's hard to keep my own emotions, having ADHD, and their emotions. So I'm going to try to show how I do all of that.
Yeah.
And trying to make up a routine and
So during this time with everything going on, Tammy, how do you feel that the kids are playing more with the Play-Doh and slime and the bottles, or?
I do. Mine do, for sure. And they like to help me make some of it. My daughter, she's an expert at making slime. I won't lie. She makes a lot of my slime because she's so good at it.
So do you have any slime on hand that we could see what the slime looks like?
I don't. She stole it all and I asked her for it.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good thing.
I asked her for it, but she doesn't know where she put it.
Well, that's cool. So if any of the viewers would like to ask any questions or anything, you're more than welcome to. I have a watch party going on as well as in the studio, Tammy. So
Okay.
if anybody has questions, I'll let you know once they come in.
Okay.
So since we're on tea time, what does tea mean to you?
I think it's very calming and relaxing, and I don't really drink a lot of different things. I drink tea, and I recently started drinking coffee just because my kids don't sleep a lot. So I do take meds for my ADHD, but I find if I don't have enough sleep, if I take my ADHD meds, I can't focus and be the best mom I can be.
Yeah.
So I find like tea or coffee, I start drinking coffee instead when I can't take my meds. Coffee really helps to keep me calm and keep me grounded to deal with what I have to deal with. My kids have huge behaviors. That's another reason why I'm doing my video, to show them like it's hard, especially when you don't have help. Like I do have some resources and a behavior therapist, and she's amazing. It's not that she's not amazing. It's just my kids are extremely difficult.
Okay.
They're not your norm because they have so many different diagnoses going on at once. And they have me as a mom. So I'm not the best organized person.
Well, I did see them riding their bikes the other day, so that was good.
Yes, we try to get them outside. Cameron's like allergic to the sun, so when we get him outside, it's like he's not really allergic to the sun. It's just he doesn't like to go outside. And this whole coronavirus, he's like an expert with Google. Like,
oh my goodness, yeah, they are
so much that he knew this was happening before I swear anybody else did. Like he kept Googling. He's like, "Mom, this is going on in China," and he kept telling me, like, "Cameron, it's in China. It's okay." Like, no, Mom, it's coming here. And I'm like, no, it's like it was when it first started. Like, wow. It's fine. It's in China. We're far from China. Like, it's good. So he just went in protective mode. Like, he doesn't have his dad around. He refuses to see his dad. I'm not sure why, but he always goes in protective mode to protect us. Like, even if me and Sarah having like a conflict, he'll get in between to make us mad at him and not each other. He's always been
protector.
Like our protector, even though he had his issues and, it's hard to understand sometimes. He went into full blown, like putting blankets up in every window. He didn't want us to go outside. He was like protecting us, and it took forever to get him to calm down. Like, no, like it's fine. He's like, Mom, it's coming. Like he didn't want us to leave. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
We got him over that, but then this happened.
And now he's like, Mom, see, listen.
Right? Makes you look like a liar, kind of. But he's gotten better. Like I sit with him and we watch all the shows. Like I show him what's fake news and what's the real thing, and we watch like a lot of doctors. He loves Dr. Mike. He's another YouTuber. He's a doctor that's doing little YouTubes about what's been going on. So I'm like, so now when he washes his hands, he does the song that Dr. Mike does.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, so Dr. Mike has been like our hero through this.
We're going to have to put that in the comments, that Dr. Mike, so we can save a few more out there, right?
Yeah.
And people, just wash your hands. Like, it's simple. Keep your hands washed.
Sure. Yeah, I actually make Play-Doh soap.
Oh!
I don't have any made today, but I have made Play-Doh soap. It's on my website and I think on my Facebook page.
Okay.
So when you wash your hands, the Play-Doh does turn into like a slime, but then for like little kids, even my own kids, you can actually see where you missed because there's still like chunks of Play-Doh there. But it's all natural and it dissolves. It's been tested in a couple different people's bathtubs. So it doesn't clog your drains or anything. It's made with pure coconut flour. So it's pretty much organic except for the soap, but we use baby soap. It's sensitive. My kid's skin is very sensitive.
Yeah.
So
but that's pretty cool what you do. Like, so you do the slime, you do the Play-Doh, you do the soap, and you do the bottles, right? And the gift bags.
Yes. Oh, and I started making these wooden rolling pins. They're like French rolling pins.
Okay.
yeah, I just cut them out of wood, I sand them, and I spray them to protect them so you can wash the Play-Doh off after.
Oh, well, that is cool. This girl has just got things coming out of her all over the place, right?
I have to keep busy so I don't go crazy.
Yeah, we need to all stay calm, right?
Yeah.
It's a crazy time. So if anybody would like to know more on how this is all done, like you said, it took many tries and errors, right, to get it going. So, like, was it the temperature of the tea? Was it the temperature of the other?
First, it was how to get the tea into the Play-Doh, and then trial and error with different extracts and how to cook it. Like, I cooked the Play-Doh so that if anybody did, I'm not suggesting eat Play-Doh, but
well, there is edible Play-Doh out there because I have bought some, and I've made some. So with my kids when they were younger with Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like it's all natural. You could eat it, but I don't suggest you should.
Yeah.
There's a high salt in there, but yeah, it's all natural. I've tried different extracts and trying to combination like which extracts go with it. Like I have so many extracts. I have like orange and peppermint and banana and strawberry, blueberry. Blueberry smells amazing. Vanilla, like so many different kinds. Yeah, it was to try to figure it out and how to cook it so that it's not sticky. Like extracts is like the tea. Like there's some that have sugar in them. You have to kind of read the ingredient, try it out. The tea is, I like to leave them natural, so the Play-Doh is like whatever color the tea is. But for the extracts, I can use food coloring to color them, so it's still natural, even though it has some dyes. Or like, I make the Play-Doh for each client, so I don't like pre-make like a whole bunch.
Okay.
Because I like to make it how they want it. Like if they want the dyes in it or no dyes, if they want the tea or the extracts.
That's cool.
Yeah, so every order is like custom made, so they're not always exactly the same.
So have you ever made a rainbow Play-Doh?
I have, yes. I have like some different ones too that I've made. These are like from the extracts.
Okay.
They're like red, yellow. These ones are not scented because I made them for samples for pictures on my Facebook page.
Yeah, because you've been working really hard on that.
I have been trying to like. It's hard to try to make pictures just for the page because I want to make it personal for like each person. So, I've been trying to do pictures and trying different things. It's really hard to like get people into it. Like I have a few clients that buy regularly. I'm trying to get a few more. It's been tough. I've donated some to SAS. They have some in their office. They probably
that's cool.
are due for another bunch. My plan was to like deliver some to other people, but then this happened, so I'm gonna wait till everything's back to normal and probably.
Well, I know a lot of businesses, what they're doing is they're just doing drops, right? They're calling the person before, dropping it at the door, letting them know, okay, dropped it off, check your door, or they knock and run.
Like that's what I said I could do on my Facebook page, but then everybody's like, "Why are you still selling?" I'm like, I don't know. I'd rather buy from somebody I know on Facebook than like go to Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm like avoiding like stores like the plague. I don't know.
Well, we want to support our locals, right? Like in any area, we want to support our locals because that's who makes our community, right?
Also, I buy a lot of my stuff locally. Like a lot of my ingredients, all of my extracts come from Sharon's Pantry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or I buy tea I do buy offline sometimes. I have bought it at the store in Cornwall from Dave's Tea. It's just to try to find the ones that work. So when I find the ones that work, I kind of buy a lot of those ones.
Yeah, we actually have a bunch of homemade tea companies that are coming. I believe that they're going to be at vendor shows. I'm following one on Instagram, and I believe she's in Winchester.
Yeah.
And I think it's Happy Time tea or something that she's got. Okay. So she's got emotional tea or something with the emotions and all that. I'll have to send her your info and that. So
sure.
So I'm sure she would like to work with you. because if we work together, right, that's how we're going to get strong. We have
Yeah,
to
for sure.
support each other during this time. So is there anything else you would like to share on Tea Time today?
I'm not sure.
The stage is all yours, girl.
I don't know. I think I've said everything. I don't know.
She'll be like, oh my God, Miss Liz, I forgot this when I...
Probably after, but I don't know.
Yeah. So today I'm drinking Stay Calm tea. We're doing a calm day. So you can get this tea and you can check out my page on Miss Liz's Tea Parties with steep tea as Sipology. I'm drinking some of their teas. I'm drinking other teas from different tea companies. And if you always want to have a cup of tea of what Miss Liz is drinking, that's what I'm drinking today. I'm drinking Stay Calm. And we're calming our monsters. So I thought it was appropriate. It's a nice, soft, calming tea. So I don't know if I should be drinking it first thing in the morning because I need to get that boost. Maybe I need a coffee. But yeah, no, it's really nice tea. And the Play-Doh is really, really nice. Like, it's got a really nice smell. Like, it's just sitting here and I can smell like raspberries. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I need peanut butter and raspberry toast. Like, it smells so incredible. Yeah, and I made a teacup. Like, I don't know how good it looks, but I made a little teacup. So I'm gonna play a little bit more with it, and I'm gonna make like a whole little tea set. Like, I like playing like little mini things because with my youngest, we used to make dollhouse furniture out of recycled garbage.
Yeah.
So like with little bottle caps and laundry detergent bottles and toilet paper rolls, we made like a whole dollhouse. So and then we played with Play-Doh, and we made like little mini animals like kitty cats and teddy bears. And so that's where I think I'm going to be going today, playing with Play-Doh. So I want to thank you so much, Tammy, for coming in the studio today and sharing your incredible work and your products. And once we're done, put your information in the comments, like all of your pages, all of where people can get it. And anybody that's out there and you need to be calm during this time, reach out to Tammy and get some Play-Doh. She'll make it work. Like, it's incredible. So with that, I'm going to thank all of you guys for joining me today, Miss Liz, for Tea Time in the morning. And we'll have a tea time coming up. I believe April 2nd is my next one. And it will be, again, with one of my amazing gem sisters from Unstoppable Gems. So until then, we're going to make a difference, one cup at a time. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.